Hey everybody! I had a really nice garden this year and I had a overabundance of tomatoes. Thank God. It was a really good garden this year. But now I have quite a few green tomatoes left. Not very many are starting to turn red anymore because, well, it's the end of October, so gotta do what we gotta do. So what we're going to do today on to taste is we're going to make fried green tomatoes. Very plain and simple. So what I got here is 2 eggs, and we're going to beat these. And in my pan, I've got some oil going. You don't need like a lot because we're not deep frying them. This is like a quarter of an inch, about that much of oil. You can add as you go along, depending on how many tomatoes you have. I had about 5 tomatoes here. You can see they weren't really big tomatoes. So we're gonna put like 2/3 of a cup of flour. This is actually eyeball and stuff. And we want cornmeal. Cornmeal is what's gonna make it really crunchy. So about the same amount, maybe, I think I'm gonna go 3/4 of a cup. So a little bit more. I like it really crunchy. And we go a little bit more. Okay, 3/4 of a cup will do. There. And then we're gonna go with some Italian seasoning, about 2 teaspoons. I'm just gonna pour it in my hand. So that's about 1. And that's 2. Put the lid back on so I don't spill it all over the place. I have a habit of knocking things over. And about 1 teaspoon of oregano. And you want to crumble that to get the aromatics going. Now, I like a little cayenne pepper. So this is just a sprinkle. It's up to you if you want to put some. A little bit of salt for flavor. It's like 1/4 teaspoon. Same with some black pepper. 1/4 teaspoon's fine. And now, with my other fork, I'm going to mix it all together. Blend it really well. And I put on my frying shirt. You can see I got my frying shirt on again. I don't want it splashing all over my nice t-shirt. Alright, that looks good. You want 1 dry fork, 1 wet fork. And try to keep 1 hand clean if you can. Okay, we're going to switch. We're going to put the tomatoes by the eggs because that's going to go first. Now we're going to, and you can see I cut them about 1/2 inch thick. I think we can get 3 of these in here. And coat them up really well. You're just going to fry them till they're tender, because they do take a while because they're green. You want to pat it down a little bit. And try and get like 5 in the frying pan if you can. And then you can continue coating them as the others are frying. And the way you're going to tell if they're tender is, take a little paring knife, and after you fry both sides and they look really crispy and nice and goldeny color, stick a knife like in the middle. If it's tender, it'll come out. If it still needs a little bit, it'll stick. So that's what you want to do. kind of pat the breading in a little bit. And you don't want to overcrowd the pan, of course. Do a couple more. Yeah, we'll get the big one here. God bless you, Millie. God bless you. The dog's eating his sneezing fits now. And as you can see, it's a little bit of the juice is coming through. So what I do is I just sprinkle a little bit on, and then just pat it in, and then shake it off. Our oil should be hot enough. Grab another fork so we can put these in the oil very gently. Put it in the oil. Yeah, that should be hot enough. And always away from you. See how that splashes? Now, depending on how thick you cut them, it's, you know, how long it's going to take. Anywhere from a few minutes to 5 minutes or so. And then what you want over here is, if you have a rack, a cookie rack or cooling rack, whatever you want to call it, put a couple layers of paper towel. When these are done, you're going to line them up on the paper towel, and that will absorb our grease. So, we're going to let these cook, and we'll come back when we're going to turn them, and I'll show you how golden brown they are on the one side. See you. Hey everybody, we're ready to turn these, and they've been cooking about 5 or 6 minutes, and that's what you want them to look like. Pick it up a little bit, like a pale golden brown. And now we're going to cook the other side. Now the other side won't take as long, so we're just going to keep an eye on them, maybe 2-3 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer, we'll have to see, because I did cut them a little thick this time, so. And we'll see you when we're ready to take them out, and we'll dress them up with a little feta cheese. See you in a few. Hey guys, we're back. Now these only took about 3 minutes, and as you can see, they're just as golden brown on the underside. I'm gonna put them on a paper towel, drain off some of that oil. I'm going to show you. That's how tender they are. And we have here a little bit of crumbled feta cheese. And you can put hot sauce if you like. The feta cheese really does taste good though. But I'm not going to bite into it yet because I know it's going to burn my tongue, so I'm going to go and sit down and wait till it cools off a little bit, and I'll have some. So I hope you guys try it. We'll see you later. Fried green tomatoes and feta cheese. Life is good.